Okay, yield not to temptation in the key of F. We're going to start with an F chord, and your right hand is going to be C, F, A. Left hand bass, F. That's the word yield not to temptate. So on the says yield not to tempt. Oh, that's going to be the F chord. You can put the melody in there if you want. You can just say yield not to temptation. And if you want to put the melody, you say yield not to temptation. So on the word tay, you're going to be at an A7 chord. Again, that's an A7. Right hand A, D flat, E, G. Left hand bass, A. That's tay, shun. On the word four, you bit a D minor chord. That's a D minor chord. Your right hand is A, D, F. Left hand bass, D. So I'll do that again from the beginning. Yield, by the F chord, not to temptation. That's an A7. Four, that's a D minor chord. Yielding is sin. Okay, now when you get to the word sin, it depends on who the musician is, who the church is that's used to singing it, or the way the style that the congregation sings it in. On this word sin, I've heard many people use. I'm not sure which one is exactly right, but I've heard. But I actually like them both ways. So I think neither one of them is wrong. So I've heard them use major chord right there, which is just an A, C sharp, E. I think earlier I called the C sharp a D flat. It's the same thing, same note. Again, it's A, C sharp, E. That's an A chord. Now, so that's good, but for the style that I'm playing a song, it really calls for minor chord, which is A, C, E. So I'd rather for you use a minor chord right there. But it's the thing. If you're playing at a place that they just need to hear that major sound, then the style I'm showing you in right now really calls for minor. So I'm gonna show you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you how to get through that. This is what you're gonna do. Instead of using minor chord, what you're gonna do is you're gonna say yield. I'm at the beginning. Not to temptation. Four. That's our D minor. Yielding is sin. And all I did is left out the third. See how you got a 1, 3, and a 5. But for the way I'm playing the song, it really calls for minor, which is 1, flat third, which is the same thing as a minor third, and a 5, which is an A, C, E. But what you do is omit this third, this flatted third. That way it's not a major nor it's a minor. You just took it out. And don't worry, because it's still going to sound sweet, because the way that the song is designed, or the way at least I'm playing it or teaching it to you, it's got it to where that feel is already there, so you're not going to be missing anything. So watch again. So you're going to get to the A chord. You're going to think A minor, but you're not going to play A minor. You're just going to play the 1 and the 5. So it's going to be A minor chord with the omitted third, or you can call it A major chord with the omitted third. Just don't put a 3 in there. You'll be okay. Which is just an A and an E on your right hand. Your left hand bass would be A. Do that again from the beginning. Yield not to temptation. I'm at an A7. Shun. 4. That's a D minor chord. Yielding is sin. See how I left out that third? And now I'm going to show you how to bring it back into respect or perspective. When you come out of this A chord or A minor chord or with the omitted third, you're going to use a passing chord to smooth you through it. And I'm going to use a F7 flat 9. That's that chord right there. It's called an F7 flat 9. And what you're going to have is your right hand is going to be G flat, A, C, E flat. Left hand bass, F. And then your next chord after that, and I'll show you how to put this in there in just a moment, but your next chord after that, you're just going to go to slide these 2 fingers here down a half step. Come come down to F, and bring this one down to D. But your left hand will be at a B flat. So right there, this whole chord here is called a B flat major 9. B flat major 9. Later on, I'm going to use the same chord as a B flat major 7, but for right now, we're just going to call this a B flat major 9. Okay, now I'm going to go back and show you how to put that in perspective. So you're going to say, yield, not to temptation. That's your A7. 4, that's D minor. Yielding is sin. You're going to go to the A chord with the omitted third. Almost forgot about that. That's your passing chord. That's the F7 flat 9. And then you're going to go to that B flat major 9 we're just talking about. Let me put it with the words. Yield not to temptation. 4, yielding is sin. Each. See, I got there on each. I'll do that one more time so you can see it. Yield not to temptation. 4, yielding is sin. Each. That's that B flat major 9 we just talked about. Okay, so here we go. Each victory will help. So on the word help, watch this again. Each victory will help. That's the word help. Try to watch again. Each victory will help. Right there, I'm going to be at we're at a 3, which is an A. So a third is going to be minor. So we're going to use right here, we're going to use an A minor 7 chord. A minor 7 chord. Your right hand is going to be E, G, C. Left hand bass, A. Okay. Do that again. I'm starting from the word each on that B flat major 9 chord. Each victory will help. That's the word help. That's where you're at your A minor 7 chord. That's the word help. You. Now the word you, you're going to be at a D minor 7. That's a D minor 7. That means your right hand is an A, C, F. Left hand bass, going to be a D. Okay, I'm going back to the word each on that B flat major 9. Each victory will help. It's A minor 7. You, that's a D minor 7. On the word some others too. Okay, on the word some, you're going to be at a G7 chord. That's a G7 chord. Right hand, B, D, F, G. Left hand bass, G. That's going to be some other two. So it's some other to win. I'm going to show you some on the word win. On the word win, I did a C13 chord. That's called a C13. Your right hand is B flat, D, E, A. Got to stretch that pinky finger to that A. And I'm going to see if it'll work with a 9 chord here, just for those. Victory will help you. Some other to win. Yeah, it'll work. But this is what I really want you to do. And let me show you what I just did. I did a same chord, but this in case this is a C9 chord, which your right hand is B flat, D, E, G. And your left hand still a C. Only difference is at first I gave you this chord here. Same chord, just instead of G, you're gonna have an A. That's what I really want you to have. But if your fingers can't reach that far, then you can use a G instead. But it's gonna sound better with the A. I probably shouldn't even showed you that. I probably should have just kept it simple. But anyway, sorry about that. Just to keep on your, we got a C13 chord. Right hand is B flat, D, E, and A. Left hand bass, C. Now, but I'm going to show you how you got to use a passing chord to get out of that C13 chord, which means you're going to use a C7 flat 9. Earlier we did an F7 flat 9. Now we're going to do a C7 flat 9, which is this chord here. That means your right hand is B flat, D flat, E, G. And your left hand bass is going to be a C. That's your passing chord to get out of that F13 chord. No, to get out of that C13 chord. Let me make sure I'm showing you right. Let me try it again. I'm going to start from the word each victory from that B flat major 9. Each victory will help you some, G7, some other to win. Yep, I showed you right. So using a C13 chord, win. That's on the word win. You got your C13, and then you just pass out of it with that C7 flat 9. And then from there, you just go right back to the beginning where it says yield not to temptation, but you're going to be using different words, which is going to be fight manfully on word. It's the same chords as the beginning of the song. Dark passion subdue. Omit that third and use that passing chord, F7 flat 9. And then look ever to Jesus at B flat major 9. Look ever to G. That's a minor 7 to G. Zus. That's a D minor 7th again. And then we're going to close it out differently by saying he'll carry you through. I have to look ever to Jesus. Then we're going to say he'll carry you through. Go to he'll. It's going to end kind of like at the beginning, but not exactly. Right there, we're going to use, on the word he'll, use a G9 chord. That's a G9. So your G9 chord, right hand is B, D, F, A. Left hand bass, G. That's the word he'll. And on the word carry, just go to a C7 chord. Carry. That's the first syllable of carry. The C7 chord, right hand is B flat, C, E, G. Left hand bass, C. That's the word he'll. That's carry. Because you already did he'll on that G9 chord. He'll. And on carry, go to C7. Carry you through. And all I did that walk that we did on a whole bunch of other songs that come from a C7. And I'm only going to move these higher 2 fingers, move them over. So I just move it over to the next white keys. Move them over whole steps, in other words. So again, so that's carry, second fill of carry. So on my right hand, I have a B flat, C, D, F. And the left hand bass, it's going to be a D. U, that's the word U. I'm back to the C7 chord to move these 2 fingers back over. So again, I got that C7 chord that we just did, but the left hand is a E. And on the word through, we close it out with a regular F chord that we did earlier, which is A, C, F. Okay, so I'm going to go back to he'll carry you through. He'll, that's that G9 chord. That's he'll. I'm going to that C7 and walk it. Carry you through. Do that again from he'll. He'll carry you through. Now I'm going to take it all the way to the beginning. Yield, that's the word yield, which is the F chord, not to temptation. For yielding is sin. Passing chord, F7 flat 9. Each, that's B flat 9, B flat major 9, I'm sorry. Each victory will help, that's an A minor 7, U, D minor 7. Each, some other to win, a G, you should be at a G7 right there. Some other to win. Right there, I'm at a C13. Then I close it out with a C, 7 flat 9. That's a passing chord rather. And then you go back to the beginning. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning here. Watch this, and watch how I close it out. That's yield. Now I'm at a 3, which is A7. 4 yielding. Passing chord. Back to B flat, major 9. G7. Passing chord. Back to the beginning, but there's some other to win. Same music though. Actually, I'm at fight manfully onward. Dark passion subdued. Passing chord again. Look ever to Jesus. He'll carry you through. He'll. Oh, I'm sorry. That's supposed to be a G7, G9 right there. He'll, and then walk it from C7. Carry you through. Now this time I'm gonna try my best not to say nothing. I'm just gonna play it. Okay, now watch this walk. Ask the Savior to. Now, what I did on that little walk there, we did this on 1,000 of other songs also. Watch this. That's a powerful gospel motif that's used in so many songs. And you may remember when we did this on, I think it was Passion Out of General Savior. Watch this. Pass me not, oh gentle Savior. So in other words, I'm just showing you that we did the same move on that song, but probably in a different key. So let me show you what I did. I'm starting at a 3. Right hand is, well, we're doing a 3 who's third, which is 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep F, so 1, 2, 3. We're going to start with an A, and your left hand basically just going to do a scale. Here's your F scale. But we're going to start on a 3. Instead of the 1, the 2, we're just starting at 3, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. I'll do that again. It's A, B flat, C, D, E, F. That's all you're going to do on your left hand bass. But your right hand, watch this while the left hand doing it. Okay, so here's the right hand on your 3. Your right hand going to do an F chord, which is C, F, A. Now I'm at a B flat chord, which is D, F, B flat. Okay, start back at 3. Now I'm at a 5, which is a 1/5 from our alternate gospel pattern off of Gospel Patterns 2 DVD. So right there, I'm at a F over C. So that means your right hand is a C, F, A. Left hand bass, C. Okay, I'll do that again, starting from that 3 again. Now, watch this here. Now, you're going to kind of hold that F there on the right hand. Watch this. So the F staying there. Watch it, I stay there all the time. I got the F there. F is still there. F is still there. F is still there. Okay, so watch this. Now, right there, your right hand is going to do a B, F, A flat. And of course, your left hand will still be on that D because it's walking up that scale. Okay, and then you're going from there, the F will move this time. You'll move everything down a half step. Of course, your left hand is still going up to E, but your right hand just come down a half step, everything. So your right hand is going to be B flat, E, G. Of course, your left hand will be E. And then after that, just bring it home to an F chord that we did earlier, which is right hand A, C, F. Left hand bass, F. So I do that again. And actually, I should have did this inversion. Instead of coming to F, I'm going to come here. It doesn't matter which one you do. I'm just showing you the way I do it. Because I'm on the word X. X. So right there, I just went to regular FAC instead of ACF. But it doesn't matter which one you do. That's just what I'm doing. So that's X, which is the F chord. FAC, left hand bass, F. So that's X, the Savior, to help. So in the word help, same chord, just inverted the chord, different way, or you keep the same chord if you want. Do that again. X, the Savior, to help. And sometimes the bass on the left hand, you can bounce back. Watch this. X, the Savior, to help. I just bounce back and forth from the 1 to the 5. So you had a 1, and then you're going to go to a 5, which is a C. So watch this again. X, the Savior. See how that left hand just bounce? Watch again. X, the Savior, to help. So in the word help, you just still at the, pretty much all this is still an F chord, just no matter how you want to do it. So watch this. Watch closely. X, the Savior, to help you. He. Now, before I went to heal, I did a passing chord, which is that G9 that we did earlier. Your G9, your right hand is B, D, F, A. Left hand bass, G. So watch how I do that. I just use that as a quick passing chord to get me to that C7 chord again that we did earlier. And the C7 chord going to be right hand B flat, C, E, G. Left hand bass, C. So watch this. X, the Savior, to help you. Watch that G9. He. Now right now I'm on a C7 chord. Now on he is willing to actually it's comfort, strengthen, and keep you. So watch this. X, the Savior, to help you. Comfort. That's all comfort. I'm on that C7. Comfort, strength. On the first syllable of strength, it's still going to be the same C7. Comfort, strength. All that's the same chord, C7 chord. Comfort, strength, and keep. Remember that walk we did when we were doing carry you through. When we did carry you through, we're going to do the same exact chord, same exact note. So watch this. But I'm on a comfort. I'm going to do comfort, strength. That's all the same chord. So you're going to say comfort, strength, and see I start walking already. Same walk. Comfort, strength, and keep. On the word keep, you be at the F chord again, which is C, F, A. Left hand bass, F. And just walk like we did earlier. Do it again. Comfort, strength, and keep. Now the word you, you're going to do a passing chord. You're going to do a C minor 9 right there. Normally, on a 5, we do something different. But here in this case, we're trying to get to a 4. So we're going to do a C minor 9. C minor 7, well, the C minor 7. Of course, a C minor 9 to work too, but I'm showing you C minor 7, which means your right hand will do B flat, E flat, G. Left hand bass, C. That's on the word you. And then he, we we're back to that B flat major 9. Well, you can use that, but I'm gonna use a B flat major 7 instead. With your right hand B flat major 7, right hand A, D, F, left hand bass, B flat. Okay, so watch this here. I'm going back to Ask the Savior to help you. Ask the Savior to help you. Watch my passing chord at G7, G9 rather. He comfort, strengthen, and keep you. That's a C minor 7. He, that's a B flat major 7. Now B flat major 7 again as A, D, F, B flat. That's in the word he. Is willing to. So you just stay on that chord. He is willing to aid. Now this time, on when you're closing the whole song out, when you get to the word aid, now we did like a minor 7 when we got to this A on that third, but now we're just going to do a who's third, which is an F chord over A. That means your right hand is going to be an F chord, which is A, C, F. But your left hand will be an A. So watch this again. I'm on the word he, which is that major B flat major 7. He is willing to aid. That's the word aid, which we did an F over A. You. Is that right? Okay. On the word you, aid you. Just go back to that D minor 7 we did earlier. With your right hand, it's going to be A, C, F. Left hand bass, D. Watch this again. Aid you. Now I'm going to, he will carry you through. You're going to close that out exactly like you did. He will carry you through when you did that beginning of the song. The part that says, he'll carry you through. Well, Jesus. We said Jesus will carry you through. But this time you're going to say he'll. Or I think it's he. He, instead of Jesus, you're saying he this time. He will, that's a he and will. He will, and then when you get to carry, just walk that C7 like we did earlier in the song. Says C7, carry you through. Do the same exact walk from the C7, carry you through. And we did this little walk here in our Gospel Patterns 2 and 3 video also. Okay? Now that's the whole entire song. Now watch me take the song from the very beginning of the song. The song has 6/8 timing. So watch this again. Yield. Be blessed.